One. Me mamo, me mamo, me mamo. Tim Heidecker. Nate, you there?
I was listening to my mic. Does it still sound bad?
It sounds better now.
Oh,
I don't know. You were really
I was.
pop. You were really popping off there. At this, I was like, "We're getting ready to go," and you sounded loud, man.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I was in the voice thing, like the mic test.
Mm. Okay. Well, we're here. We're
Okay.
here, Nate.
Hmm. I didn't know you started.
Yeah, we're started. We're up and running. I think we're up and running. Let me test the old stream, see what it looks like over here. Yeah,
Beans, beans, beans.
it's looking okay. I mean, it's looking a little chunky here to start. Of course, we're getting overloads. Yeah, we're chunking pretty hard, but let's see. Maybe things will get warmed up. And it says I have an encoding preset that's messed up,
Oh
so
no.
that could be the issue. It looks fine over on my end, but when it comes out the other end, it looks terrible.
Yeah. Maybe if you put Control Alt Delete, would probably help.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help. I mean, that is the classic maneuver to go to is Control Alt Delete, but all I can do is try to turn uh, the settings down. But
Yeah.
I mean, even last time, it wasn't. It didn't really help too much, you know.
Man, oh man. Wonder if
So
it's WWE attacking us because they knew we were onto them.
maybe, maybe. No, I think it's just my computer. I think it's just it's updated, and now all of a sudden OBS is updated to the point to where like it doesn't support the drivers I use or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people having the same issue when I look this stuff up, but everybody's got a different computer. That's the problem. Is like everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a different.
CPU, graphic card.
Yeah. So like, and I've even put it into Chat GPT. Like, yo, what can you do for me, man? Can you like, hook me up or anything
Help
like
me
that?
AI.
Yeah. 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 So the frame rate is looking terrible over here. Yeah, we're looking real chunky.
Oh yeah, I see it. It is chunky. Chunk chunk.
Yeah, super chunky. Yeah, when I recorded an assembly the other night, it was super chunky, um, but it still went through, and I was able to fix it in post. But this is live, and there's no post here.
Mm-mm.
No
So is it
post.
best just to use a screen covering us, and we just do audio?
I was thinking that. I was almost thinking that if it doesn't, you know, go live until I can fix this, maybe we'll just go to the title screen because I mean it doesn't look bad. It's just a screen.
Are you able to put like a screen inside the border, so you still have like the docket and everything, and it's not showing us, it's showing something else. Does that make sense?
Um, no, I'm not able to do
Uh huh.
that. Yeah, when I switch platforms, it just goes straight to the other platform.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Yep, yep. That's what we're dealing with here. So I can tell we're chunking hard, and I apologize for this, guys. I know I tried to figure it out earlier. I really just haven't had enough time. I get like an hour or so to sit down and try to figure this out here and there. And I'm not sure what the issue is. Maybe I tried downloading an old version of OBS even, and we did that
Hmm.
1 week, and it just didn't work out.
Hey.
We're gonna go to the joined by Jacob. Here we are.
What a great episode of Survivor. I watched
Jake.
Mike White. You know, he is going to win it all.
Oh, Jake, don't get me started on
Okay.
Survivor. Are you eating a chip?
That's all I got to say. Who?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Oh my God, Nate.
Oh, Nate. I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you a fan of your backup quarterback, Will Howard?
Oh, yeah.
I opened up a pack of cards and I got not one but two cards of his, and they're both jersey patches.
Oh my Atlanta,
If you want one, I will ship you one.
dude, that'll be awesome.
Hell yeah. Is he your guy or something?
Well, he's
He's
gonna be the
the
next starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hmm. Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay. I've never heard of him, so I don't know. New name for me.
Well, he went to Ohio State. He won the national championship last year
Okay.
before he got drafted. I didn't know him until he got drafted, or until he won the championship, and then he got drafted from us weird out of nowhere.
Hmm.
he was supposed to go in the first round, but he fell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he had a whole year sitting behind Aaron Rodgers and possibly another year.
Oh, that's not going to help him at all.
But dude, it should.
Will Howard's not like the type to he's not like the type to argue and stuff, but like he I think he would do just fine
I mean, he's
backing
6'5".
up Aaron
He's
Rodgers.
just another big quarterback that stays in the pocket and throws the ball.
What are we doing?
And
Hey,
Nate, did you
hold
also
on.
see that did you also see that TikTok that got uploaded from did you see my fart get uploaded on TikTok?
Yeah, I commented on YouTube.
What?
I bet you
What kind of transition is that?
That
I
was
bet you
a
thought that
crazy
was funny.
hilarious. It was
Yeah.
a crazy fart. And if
Like,
you
dude,
look at
like-
your face, you were like concentrating on like
Dude,
making
why,
sure it
why,
came
why are
out.
you guys are breaking down the TikTok of the fart that I posted of Jake ripping ass? It was supposed to be something that embarrasses Jake, that he's like not proud of.
No.
And this is the complete opposite. He says, "No,
That
I'm
doesn't
gonna
embarrass me
like
at
it.
all.
I'm gonna repost it. I'm gonna share it with the world. Everybody, look at this." Yeah. If you would like to see Jake ripping ass, let it be known that this was right after AJ Styles was announced for the Hall of Fame. They said AJ Styles is in the Hall of Fame, and then Jake ripped ass.
I'm surprised you didn't do the other one I did about Royce Keys.
No, I didn't.
Ryback.
Whoa, hey,
No,
hey.
we were talking about his the podcast he did with Stephanie McMahon, and I said, yeah, he had a rough childhood, and then I just ripped ass.
I don't think you want to tell people that one.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I didn't mean to, dude. It just came out of nowhere.
No, but I commented on YouTube and I said, "Oh, Real Sounds of Butt Live."
Dude, I'm 2 subscribers away, dude.
I'm
I've
gonna
got
Jake,
unsubscribe
you've
and
said that for like
subscribe again.
months now. You've said that for months.
Dude, I've got three videos waiting that I've already got edited.
Well, put them out.
And it's
I don't understand why
I
you're not
can't,
dropping.
dude. I got there for the 100 subscriber special.
What do you mean there for you have multiple videos and you're not even putting out one?
It's gonna be all of them all at
100
once.
subscriber
Oh
special.
my god. Well, let's get into the show, boys. I know that we're not present on screen. Well, Jake's not usually anyway, but we're not visually on screen. If excuse me, if I do show us on screen, it's chunky. It's super chunky, and it's not the best visual representation of the show. And as you guys know, the show started out as an audio-only podcast here between me and my brother, and it's expanded to what it is today, and that's a glitchy blob of nothing. But no, we're gonna get it fixed, and it has something to do with the computer, and I'll have to keep looking into it and see how I can fix this. Because I had it running smooth the other night for recording, but this is not working for the lives. It's just overloading the CPU for some reason, which is interesting. It's also not picking up the video that I have as well. It's not picking that up, which is insane. So it's running off the computer's CPU. So that's why we're getting such bad quality. If you were looking for an explanation, there it is. Nonetheless, we're gonna get into all the wrestling here. Nate, would you like to start with SmackDown?
Yeah,
I would like to go
I gotta.
back to SmackDown because SmackDown was the better of the shows.
What was it? The 20th? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I had to like go back on SmackDown because, of course, I had to go find the date because they're already promoting tomorrow. So
Okay.
um, alrighty. We started off the show with Cody and Drew McIntyre segment. Drew was in the box.
That's right. Drew was in the
Oh, and
box.
Jacob Fatu.
Yes. Drew was in the box. Looks like he had just got done using a hair straightener, and he's looking good. He's looking good up there. He had to pay to get into the show or whatever, pay for the box, and then they kicked him out, which I thought was unfair. I thought that was unfair.
Yeah,
Of Jake, whatever you're listening to in the background is loud as hell.
Is
it
it
is.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unprofessional.
Dude, this Roku TV, dude, it was on 6 and it was loud. That's insane.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I could hear it was like, yeah, it was picking
You
up
might
all
get copyrighted from that show, whatever
whatever
you're
that
watching.
was. Yeah. I forgot that to give us an introduction, by the way. This is Josh O'Leary. No one can see us, so this is Josh O'Leary, Cowboy Nate, and Jacob here with you on a Thursday night because we watched Survivor last night. And we'll be getting into Survivor tomorrow night here on the channel. I'll be live, and that'll be off the phone, so it'll be a little bit different. And you can join us in the live chat there if you'd like. Yeah, so let's get into the wrestling, Nate. You said Drew McIntyre up in the skybox. Cody Rhodes trying to get hot. Jacob Fatu
Jacob Fatu.
a little
Yep.
more hot than Cody. But right away, I was like, this is a tough crowd. We've had a series of tough crowds, it seems like, between SmackDown and Raw. And
Yeah.
I thought this was another one. And here we go. This wasn't bad, though. This wasn't a bad thing. I mean, they're trying to get us hyped for this this Elimination Chamber. And out of everything we've gotten so far, between everything, this wasn't that bad. So, because it gets worse. It gets worse as we go along from SmackDown. I'll tell you that. You guys have any thoughts on this opening start here between Drew and Jacob and Cody?
Funny thing is, I was actually starting to. I put on SmackDown. I was gonna sit down and watch it, and then the wife goes, "We're watching wrestling," and so then I turned it off. So I only saw this segment.
What do you mean? You should have just said yeah, and then you
Wait,
see what she does.
well, I was only able to watch this segment, and then I was like, "All right, hon, well, we can watch something else." So, and then I was just gonna watch it on the tablet and watch something else on. Yeah, but I didn't feel like doing that. I was like, "I'm good." So I did see this segment. Um, I mean, it's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I mean, this
It's
was
Jeff
your
Hardy.
yeah. I feel like we had seen it already
Yeah,
a little bit.
it wasn't much, but I mean, Drew's great. I love him having the belt.
Absolutely, he looked great up there. I was trying to give him a compliment with the hair
I
straightening.
like I I like it. I still believe that I think that WWE is going a crazy route for WrestleMania. I don't think it's going to be Cody and Jacob, just them. I think you're going to include. It's going to be a multi-man match, and it's going to be insane.
Yeah, yeah. For
Like Cody's going to somewhat like win the chamber, and then or he'll get taken out by Jacob, and there won't be a winner.
Yeah.
And then Nick Aldis is going to be like, well, all right, well, F it. Everyone that's in the chamber is going to WrestleMania.
I've got a little bit of a prediction that leads into that, and we'll get into that once we get into our for sure chamber predictions. But let's and you've got solid points there, Jake. So we'll circle back to those when we do our full-on chamber predictions here, which we'll get to very soon because I do want to move along SmackDown. Let's move along SmackDown. It's a good show, though. I keep on reiterating how much better of a show SmackDown is than Raw. So SmackDown, much better program.
Um,
Nate, what's next?
yeah, and then of course, the one night that I was going to watch it wasn't a good SmackDown.
No, it was still better than Raw.
Oh,
Dude.
it's
Like
really solid one?
comparable to like everything else within the selection of programming throughout the past week, but SmackDown definitely superior.
Yeah. Uh, Tamatonga defeats Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, this was actually pretty good and surprising. First of all, Ilya Dragunov lost. So
Yeah,
Tama Tonga.
that is crazy.
Oh, dude, I popped. I said all of a sudden Tama Tonga was my favorite. I had no idea that it was going to happen, but it happened. And I said, wow. I said, Tama Tonga, he's great. I said, I can't believe how good he is.
What is the whole like Kiss face paint thing they're doing?
It's not Kiss, they're Juggalos. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It's just like some like it almost looks like some black metal homage to like
It's what they did in Japan.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Kind of like a tribal look.
yeah, sure. Like indigenous. I live in the woods.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. I mean, but
Sure, sure.
is he still doing that crazy like thing with it? Like when he's like, I don't know, whatever he was doing.
Oh yeah, the thing backstage. I did like that, but he stopped doing that. It's a bummer.
Gotcha.
But yeah, this was actually pretty entertaining, and I thought it was a surprising outcome. So I enjoyed it. We can move on. I know
Um,
no one else watched it, so let's.
um, Jade had a segment about Liv.
Yeah, and this was pointless. This felt pointless. Let's move on.
Um, oh, this was interesting. I didn't know this happened until I saw the picture. Kiana James is in the elimination chamber. Defeats Charlotte
Oh
Flair
yeah,
and
you didn't
Nia
know that?
Jax.
Yeah, she qualified last
Wow.
week. Yeah, yeah.
What is this
She's
push for her?
yeah, she's getting a bit of a push, which is interesting. I'm not against it. I like it.
And those are big names. Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax. That's a like
Yeah,
going into that, looking at that matchup, you look at it like
it makes you look at
Kiana.
Alexa Bliss a little bit different in this elimination chamber match as well, with Charlotte
Yeah,
not qualifying.
but yeah, like you see that those three names, you're like, okay, Kiana James was put in there just as a person, as to like kind of make the match. She's an interesting name, but she's not gonna win this. You know what I mean?
No,
And
but
then she wins it.
I
That's
believe
a
she'll
good.
do some definitely some interesting stuff though. You know she's
Yeah.
gonna because I mean we're just not used to seeing her, so it is
No, but
refreshing.
I was saying the elimination chamber like qualifying match. Like you know how sometimes they put in that couple, like that one person that you're like, okay, they're not gonna win it, but they're gonna make this a better match.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Looking at those three names, Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, Kiana James, you're like, okay, it's either Nia Jax or Charlotte. Like when you're going into it,
Hmm.
so for them to actually pick, James, it's kind of like, okay, wow,
That's true.
kind of like the Javon Evans. Kind of, you're like,
Yeah,
holy crap.
yeah, yeah. It's that it's the see they put a little bit of spice on it with
Yeah,
Kiana and Javon. Yeah, because it is kind of stacked babyface wise. Other than that,
yeah,
you know, for Kiana's sake at least. I mean, you got Asuka in there too. So I guess
they
there
do.
is one more heel. But
Um,
yeah. Next.
After that, you had Oba Femi defeating Kit Wilson.
Ugh, I actually had this in the docket. I had bad poems in the docket. I don't know if you saw this segment. Obafemi came out super over. Everybody loves Oba. They love his giant balls that he wears on his neck. They love those things. I'm waiting for R-Truth to run up and grab those things and be like, "These are my balls." Yeah, everybody loves Oba. He makes his way to the ring, and then he's going to be facing Kit Wilson, who has wrote him a poem and has decided to read this before. And this was not funny. This was bad. This was like him trying to get the toxic thing over, which it could get over. I could see that having some legs, but um, he was running on stubs here with these poems. These poems
Yeah.
were dumb, and not dumb in a good way. Like they could be dumb funny, and it wasn't dumb funny. It was just dumb. And then Oba made him like finish it. He was like, "Finish the poem." Like it was so fucking stupid. It was like these guys could take a lesson or two from Heidenreich. Let's like Call that guy up. I heard he's working at a Walmart somewhere. Call him up and get him to write your poems for you. If that's the case, because the talent here was lacking. Obafemi looked kind of goofy here, in my opinion,
Hmm.
and I think that's the last thing we want to do is be making him look goofy. Kit Wilson is kind of goofy. Like, he's a goofy character. We need to be taking Obafemi seriously, like very seriously. He should be coming out there and crushing somebody that actually mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but he should be going out there and fighting like Matt Cardona and killing him. Or like he should be fighting, Nathan Frazier. Somebody, who are they wrestling on main event? Like, let's put that on the main roster instead of him going out there and being a goofball with Kit Wilson. I love Kit Wilson.
Yeah.
I want Kit Wilson to continue to do things. But right now for Oba, who is big shining star, this was just goofy, and I actually didn't like it. I thought this was the drag of the show. I thought this was the worst part of SmackDown.
Like you don't need them in comedy skits yet.
No,
Like
you don't need them at all in comedy
You're
skits.
gonna
Let's be real.
yeah, you're gonna get a lot of comedy skits, with the it's in the crate, Shane.
Yeah,
It's gonna be.
it's a bunch of Slim Jims for Wade Barrett, dude. What are you talking about? I told you this.
No, it's gonna be Danhausen coming out, and he's gonna be the new face of Slim Jim.
No, dude. I told you. Wade's gonna be. They're gonna open it up, and literally a bunch of small snack-sized Slim Jims are gonna pour out all over the floor. Then Wade's gonna go, "Oh my god! I forgot I ordered this."
What a blast from the past!
Oh, you're still not over him saying "blast from the past" for Dolph Ziggler. Is that what that is, Jake?
Yeah,
I heard you.
yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah. Let's move.
Forgot I ordered this.
Oh my god! I was wasted with you, Michael. It was you in the scotch. Like it's good stuff, man. Let's move along.
Um, we have Tiffany defeating Alba Fire.
Alba Fire, really?
Yeah.
Is that who that was? Yeah, Tiffany Stratton. And this was good. This was better than what just took place with Kit Wilson. But this is nothing to write home about, and I'm not really going to talk home about it either. I mean, we can move along here. Tiffany Stratton picking up a win. You know, what else is new here?
After that, we had Trick Williams defeating Damian Priest and Carmelo for his Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
Yes, and we got a little bit of preview of the future with Carmelo and Trick, which we're all looking forward to. Trick Williams, the right outcome here. This match really wasn't all that great, in my opinion. I thought this could have been a lot better. It seemed like it was crunched for time. Um, yeah, this was good though. The finish was at least good. Trick Williams super over, almost too over to be calling him a heel. If you ask me, this elimination chamber is jam packed full of baby faces, not a single heel.
Yeah.
If you ask me, that's just me. But yeah, this was good. I don't know if anybody else has thoughts on this or thoughts on Trick Williams or the Carmelo Hayes tease.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of baby faces.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go and look at the who was
Look at
I
the
forgot who.
look at the card.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can push for Randy and Trick being heels, but it's really a push.
Yeah,
They're like Braun Breaker heels, where the crowd loves or Seth. The crowd loves them, which you
yeah,
hate. The crowd loves them, but they're heels.
yeah. Where's the bad guys? I feel like the only bad guy we got is Logan Paul.
I'm surprised Logan didn't get in there. Honestly, I'm surprised they don't have Logan in Elimination. They did it the last 2 years, and that's probably why.
They have him full time, and they're just squandering this whole shit because of the vision. But we'll
Well,
get
yeah.
we'll
Well,
get
we know
into
about the division.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Uh, let's
Yeah, we can push through these last
yeah,
two
let's
because
push
it's
on.
not.
to SmackDown.
Rhea Ripley defeating uh Julia.
Yes, this was actually fucking great. This match was super good. Um, leave it to the women to really gain your interest when you're watching SmackDown here, especially when it comes to the wrestling. Um, this match held its own and was definitely, outshining everything else here on the show. Julia without Kiana James finally, and Rhea Ripley coming out having a singles match like she should be. This was good. I
I,
liked this. This
I
was
saw
good.
I saw a clip from this match, which was actually really crazy, where
Hmm.
where Julia had Rhea like on her belly, and she had her arms up, and she kind of kicked her face down.
Yeah.
Looked gnarly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's definitely some strong style going on in this match. Definitely some kicks and hits that were connecting. And
Yeah.
like I said, this match grabbed my attention, and I sat there and watched it. Even Leah was watching the end of this one. So yeah, she was entertained. She's 4, so she was like, "Whoa!" And she goes, "They're fighting." I said, "Yeah, they're fighting." And then she goes, "They fall." I said, "Yep." And she goes, "Oh no, she fell."
You're like, that's not all of it. Wait
Yeah,
till you get a little bit older. 2 more years, and I'll explain everything.
yeah. Give it another 6 months, and I'll show you JBL versus Eddie Guerrero from. No, I'm just kidding. I just.
Um, so after that, you see, I didn't even know this was the main event. I thought the Rhea and Julia, because of course Rhea gets pushed on social media, so that's what I saw the highlights for.
Yeah.
Um, Aleister Black defeating Randy Orton. Anything from there?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, I got something for that. Uh, this was crazy, dude. Do you know the finish of this?
No, I'm about to watch it.
Aleister Black defeated Randy Orton with a black mass out of nowhere. I like adding the out of nowhere because people are like, "That's ridiculous." That's Randy's thing. But
Yeah.
Alistair needs a little bit of spice. He needs a little bit of a push, or he's going to wither away and die. Okay, and he's already being dragged down by his talentless wife. So harsh words for
Selena Vega.
Zelina
The
Vega.
fall. The fall off.
She never was on. Let's
No, I
be.
don't think she was. She was getting
No,
held up by the LWO.
Alistair is awesome, and I'm just
Stinky.
I'm happy to see him get a win here. It was a little bit of a cheeky win with some interference happening in this match, but nonetheless, he does pick up a win with his finisher over Randy Orton. Pretty nice.
Why does Randy always favor his back? It's always a go-to. Like,
That's just like because everybody knows he's got the prolonged back injury, and that's gonna be what's eventually takes him out there. Be the
yeah.
yeah.
He's gonna rot in hell for what he did here tonight.
Okay, I see the ending. So Drew hits him with the belt,
Mm-hmm.
and then Alistair hits him with the finisher.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a great win for Alistair. Great win.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That was SmackDown. I thought it was pretty good, especially those last couple matches there towards the end. I was impressed.
Most
Oh,
impressive.
SmackDown. Oh, SmackDown. Now this week's SmackDown is going to be all Elimination Chamber build up. Hope you're ready for that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
It'll just
Yeah,
be.
dude, it's gonna be a huge freaking brawl, and I guarantee you, it's gonna end with Randy Orton RKOing everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
And then
we may not be
they're
far
gonna be
off
like,
there.
"Is the Viper gonna remain? Will the Viper be on top tomorrow night?"
You may not be far off there.
We will see, Michael. My God, I do not miss those
Oh,
RKOs.
jeez. Leave Wade Barrett to me. Leave the Wade Barrett impressions to me. All right.
Let's
A
go through
little,
Raw.
a little in between Raw, because I got something that Jake informed me of a little bit earlier in the day today, and that is we all know that
Oh,
that during this Raw, Bronson Reed was injured. Half the Vision is injured. All of the Vision is injured. Let's just say that Paul
Yeah.
Heyman has a stub toe. They're all injured. Okay, and all that's left is Austin Theory running around. Well,
And Logan.
Jake sent me a
Logan's injured.
video. Jake sent me a video on Instagram of Karrion Cross doing a
Oh
live
yeah.
interview. And
Saw
during this
this.
live interview, he got a text from Paul Heyman. And they were very cheeky about it, very smiley. Now, I wonder if that text said, "Come on back, but without your wife."
And we need you to lead the Vision.
Yeah. Need to lead the Vision. Dude, there'd be too many people in the Vision at that point.
Yeah, it's kind of done.
It's dead, dude. Kill it off. We don't need any of this.
Wait, is Logan hurt?
No, Logan's
no.
not hurt. No, Logan's fine. I was just making a. I was being exaggerating.
Did you guys see Austin Theory had like a little thing on his Twitter today?
No, about what?
I don't know. I think he was. I didn't listen to it. I think he was breaking some promo.
He was. He was basically saying now he comes back and now everyone's gone. Like whoop de whoop, bunch of baloney.
Yeah, like, what is he complaining that no one cares about him anymore?
Pretty much. I think it was more
I mean,
of
no
a.
one cared
He's pretty
about
much
him to
a
begin
workhorse.
with. I mean, the most lackluster face reveal of all time. You know.
He's just gonna be mad that Logan Paul is gonna be pushed even harder now because he's the only one part of the group.
Hmm. Sad stuff. Let's get to Raw.
Yeah.
Bald fraud. And I'll kill Hulkamania once and for all.
But it is crazy. All three of the original division is hurt.
Yep.
Insane. And I did see the Karrion Cross thing, and if he comes out this weekend, that'll be crazy. Do you think it's gonna be a huge pop?
What? It's gonna be a dud
For what?
for Carrion.
I don't. No, it definitely gets a pop.
It's died out, dude. It's not getting the pop you think it will. I do not think it's getting the pop you think it will.
I don't think he's coming back.
I don't think.
I mean,
is
I don't
either.
think
I think it's all just he cheeky, he so funny.
It's probably Paul. It's probably Paul congratulating him on winning being like actually a world champion right now for a company.
Yeah, it was probably Paul just texting him to go to Arby's.
Or
He's like, "Are you and Scarlett picking up Arby's later? I want a large with a curly."
and then he was on the toilet doing this. That was the voice memo that he sent to Karrion.
Oh my god. That's the voice memo. He's like, go ahead and play that voice memo.
Okay, Raw. So we
Yes,
kicked off
Raw.
Raw with Gunther.
Gunther. Yes, Gunther
Yeah, he
came
won his
out.
ass
He
kicked.
had to get kicked out of the building. He had to come out here so he could get kicked out of the building because we're gonna have an AJ Styles tribute, and they said we were gonna have a tribute. And I know that me and Jake talked about this throughout the week. We were a little confused about what this tribute was or was going to be. Even as the show got started here, we were confused. We were like, what's the tribute? Like, are they doing a single thing? Is he going to get a segment on the show? What's going on? And it seemed as if they were just kind of peppering in some AJ Styles memorabilia throughout the show. Like, that's kind of what they were doing until the very end when they were going to give him his proper send-off. And I liked the stuff they peppered in throughout this show. I didn't actually think there was enough of it. And I thought there could have been a little bit of a better representation of the stuff they peppered in at the end. There's some complaints there, but if I'm gonna get down to brass tacks here, it's a hell of a lot better than the retirement I just saw in John Cena's, and I thought this was miles ahead of that, and so props to them
They should have just.
props to them for the ending of this show. Everything else was fucking dog shit. It was horrible. It was the worst Raw I've ever watched in a long time. Like in a very long time. This was awful. And I was saying, me and Jake were live streaming for this, our reactions, and we actually went live early because we thought some stuff was gonna pop off. Because on paper, this Raw looks really good. This Raw had Brock Lesnar returning. This thing had a stacked show on paper. This show was a dud, a total dud.
You didn't like the Liv Morgan moment or segment?
No, that shit sucked. That shit was boring. The crowd was completely dead for it. Nobody thought she was going to pick Jade. It was a complete waste of time. We had to sit through Jade's entrance so she
Yeah.
could walk out there and do nothing. Like, she just walks out there and does nothing. She gets all dressed up in this crazy shit so she can come out, smell her own fart, walk to the ring, and just do nothing. She's the worst fucking champion. I
the
hope
mic
Raquel
hit on
Rodriguez
Stephanie
wins and
was good.
beats her ass. God damn it.
I'll take that. I think the hit on Stephanie with the mic was good.
Yeah. I mean, that was good. It made a nice loud pop. But I mean, that's
But
more
it
props
was
to
it
the
was
microphone.
it still doesn't change the fact that it was pointless.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like with all these people coming out to the ring and they keep saying like Cody and Punk, I love both these guys, but they go on, they go, we know you guys want to see AJ, I'm going to keep it short, and then they proceed to talk for 20 minutes.
Yeah. True.
Like, shut up.
I remember
Bring
that.
AJ out.
CM Punk did say he was going to keep it short, and he did. He most certainly didn't.
No, he didn't. And then since we're talking about segments, the Brock Lesnar segment, I felt like that was pointless. I don't even know what Paul Heyman said because I wasn't listening because I'm like, what's going on right now?
Yeah. Wait, was that
I-
next? That wasn't next.
No, we were just talking about
Oh.
talking, so I was just kind of
Well,
sorry.
don't jump around too much because that's in the show.
Okay, so then, so we'll go back to that. So yeah, Gunther came out, which heel Gunther's good. Nothing's wrong with heel
I
Gunther.
guess. I mean, he just came out to get kicked out, dude. That's what it was.
Yeah, and then
about.
Dragon Lee kind of,
Yes.
involved himself.
Yeah.
I wish we can pop back to we could show the picture of him getting hung from the ring from Gunther a couple weeks ago. That looked really bad.
I mean, I have this. I mean, I could pull it up.
And then we went into the Vision coming out before they crashed, and this kind of got to our Jey Uso winning his triple threat match to get into Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, and this was not supposed to happen.
No, wasn't.
This was not supposed to happen, and Jey Uso even acted surprised, which I thought was dumb of Jey Uso and a little bit cheeky of him. I didn't like it. I thought they could have done better on a impromptu finish here, especially with the reactions. Mainly the reactions is what I was upset with, but poor Bronson Reed, just injury prone. He's just made of butter in certain occasions. And he did a little rollover to break up a pin attempt and tore the bicep completely off his bone, and he's out for like 6 months. Everybody will forget about him, and he'll be right back to where he started.
Yep.
Which is sad, but it's very true. It's true. And,
He can't catch a break.
No,
He got injured last time
Yep.
when he
Yes, he did. You're right. Right
And
at
he was
this,
gone
right
before
around
the
this
Vision.
time too.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to be in the chamber. Remember, the chamber was in Germany, and he didn't go to Germany.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then when he came back, then he didn't come back until Seth formed the Vision.
Yeah. It was a while before he came back.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
All right. Well, I guess he has to restart it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
but he's gonna
Yeah.
restart, aka just
And
come
now
back
and
like you
now
said.
we
The
get and
same
now
thing.
we get Jey Uso in this. Now we have Jey Uso in the Elimination Chamber, which is the worst possible thing. It's literally the
Yeah.
worst possible thing. So thanks Bronson Reed. Thanks Bronson Reed's bicep.
Do you think would you have taken El Grande over or Chad Gable over Jay?
No,
Yeah.
no.
No.
I
So out
mean,
of these
they're
two
both they're
men,
both they're both dorky and not my favorite. Definitely not.
yeah.
Definitely not the best. So let's move on from this. I don't want to talk about Jey Uso anymore. Keep him out of
We
our
already
mouths as much as possible,
we
please.
already dipped into the Liv Morgan choosing Stephanie. So
Yeah,
next after that
I didn't
was
like it. I thought it was very stinky. Not good.
after that I wasn't really happy with this match. Natty and Maxine.
Oh, this was terrible, dude. This was terrible. I
Yeah.
wanted to like it. I want to like Natty. I want to get pumped up for it. But we were one of the ones. I'll be first to admit it. We were one of the ones out here clamoring for Natalia. You know, we 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 wanted Natalia to turn into Natty and be on the main roster. We did. It was us. We were responsible for shilling and lobbying for this character to come to the main roster. And I wouldn't say this is all her fault, but this Maxine feud is terrible. I'm done with it. And Maxine going into the post like she did was awful, and acting dead like she did after such a whack hit was awful.
Mm.
Natalia is supposed to seem like she's ruthless. Well, then I really needed her to kick someone for real's ass. Then, yeah, this wasn't the best. This wasn't the best, and Natty needs to improve dramatically very fast, or else it's gonna be
Yeah.
bad.
I feel like the small cameras made her look good. These big cameras are just showing the flaws still.
Mm-hmm.
Showing us Natalia where AAA was showing us Natty. I don't know
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, this is not good, and we can move on from it quickly so Natalia doesn't feel any more
Um,
wrath, right?
yeah.
You know,
Can't
you know
bury
what?
her
You know
too
what?
much.
I feel like I
too
should.
far.
I feel like we should get bald Natalia on screen just for a moment here. There she is.
Now, before we get into the Brock thing, because I see that you do have it on the docket, so you have a little bit more into it. I do want to bring up, well, because this can tie into the Brock, because I have an opinion about these two. So we had a backstage moment. Of course, they show the crate again. He's like, "Get it." They're like, pretty much, "Get it out of here." And then Obafemi and Rusev does a face off again. Um,
Yeah, which gets a
can we
which.
just
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we just get this match over with? Have
Mhm.
Obafemi squash this dude because he's a waste of time and a waste of camera space, and then get him out here and
Rusev's the
face Brock
opposite.
Lesnar.
Rusev's the opposite of Karrion and Alistair.
Yeah,
We need his wife. Like his wife would improve him greatly. Like he's literally the opposite. Lana was fantastic. That character was fantastic with Lana. They're messing everything up. Rusev, like you said, we should be excited for something like this, and let's get it over with. We're just ready to get it over with.
yeah.
At least I am. This is, everybody wants Oba and Brock, and I'm feeling Oba and Brock. I mean, this is WrestleMania. We're supposed to be getting excited for this shit, and instead we're looking
Oh
at
yeah,
the
they're not
Rusev
gonna.
face off with
He's
Oba.
yeah. They're gonna get you to not think that Oba's gonna accept it because Brock's gonna be in the ring at Mania, and then Oba's music's gonna hit.
No. See, I don't like
They're
that.
not gonna.
I would rather be
It's
hyped
gonna
for the
be a
match.
full
I'd
on
rather
open
be hyped for the
challenge.
match. Like, I'd rather have some time to be hyped for the match than it be announced like at WrestleMania. And they're gonna do that shit every year. Like Nate said, I have it down in the docket below tonight. It says Brock the new Undertaker down there because they're trying to get. Paul Heyman mentioned the Undertaker in this promo, and they're trying to get Brock over as this new Undertaker. like gimmick.
I
Like
mean,
at WrestleMania every year, who's gonna face Brock type deal, and it's like I am not excited to see that at all.
yeah.
Who's gonna get killed by Brock? Who's gonna finally be able to slay the beast type deal? Like
But towards the end, didn't Undertaker wasn't even really wrestling full time at the end. He was kind of just doing WrestleMania, won't he?
yeah, that's what Brock's gonna do.
Yeah. Just so he doesn't have a full time role, it's kind of just a special moment role.
Yeah, he's gonna come back for WrestleMania. I guarantee you, it'll just be WrestleMania. He'll come back and ruin everything, ruin someone's WrestleMania dreams every year. Pretty much, they're gonna have to wrestle
Well,
Brock Lesnar this year. It's gonna be like LA Knight or something like that.
Well, we know damn well it's not gonna be for 50 of them. So
I hope not.
at least we don't hope. Yeah, we hope not, because I mean it is Brock Lesnar. He's been alive for this long.
Well, yeah, this wasn't good. I thought this was dumb. This was a typical Paul Heyman promo. It made absolutely no sense that Paul Heyman was coming out here with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar just kind of standing there. This was going back to 2016. I had no interest in doing this or seeing this. I thought this was boring and lame, and it made the show drag on. Also, the crowd completely quiet for this, sitting on their hands. I think this is really what put the crowd to sleep to begin with, because they were semi-awake before this. They were semi-awake before this. Yeah, this stunk. This was ultra mega doo-doo sting.
Well, I mean they weren't alive for this next thing. I mean they kind of were. But this
What's that?
you had the New Day and Javon Evans and Offset backstage segment
That's
that led
right.
into the match.
That's right.
I know that didn't help.
No, it doesn't help. It doesn't help every week because you know what I want to say here. What are they doing again? What are they doing again?
Does it have to do with them being in Atlanta?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
No,
So-
Bub, you almost literally said, "Is that Takeoff?" He's the dead one.
No, I didn't. I called him. No, I didn't, Jake. I was on live stream and I called him the other one.
Offset.
Oh, you said no. You said
No.
Quavo.
Oh yeah, I said, "Is
Quavo.
that Quavo?"
He is off.
And then Jake said no, and I said, "Oh no." I said, "Is that the dead one?" And he said, "No, that's Takeoff." And I was like, "Oh." So
Offset.
instead, no, Jake's the dead one is Takeoff.
Yeah, I know. You said, "Is it Takeoff?"
No, I didn't. Jake, you're still getting it
No.
confused. You're still getting it wrong.
No, it's what you just said was funny.
Yeah, but that's what I said on stream.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was Offset. He's boring.
Yeah, it was offset. Offshoot. Off center.
He's only really famous because of Quavo and Cardi B.
Well, he was dressed like he was in 5th grade. I've noticed
Yeah.
a lot of these people are dressing like they're in like 5th grade all of a sudden. Like, what's with this weird, like, I want
Did
to
you see
look like a
Javon-
toddler?
Did you see Javon Evans' T-shirt?
Yeah, it's dumb as shit. He's got like a 6'9" t-shirt, and it's like, dude, that meme.
6'7".
Me and Jake, 6'7", whatever, dude. Me and Jake,
Yeah.
were talking about it live on the stream, and I was grilling it then. I said, dude, this man is 22 years old, and he's walking around with a dead meme on his shirt. Like, that's whack, bro. You're gonna kill. He's like, I'm telling you, dude, this character will not last long. Because you can't be bouncy young OG. What are you gonna do when you age?
Blow a knee out.
You can't be young OG, with 6'7" on your damn shirt. Like it's so goofy. That shit was only funny to 5th graders, and it was only funny to them for like a week. They're over it now.
He's gonna do what Rey Mysterio did. Remember all those years of Rey jumping up off his entrance, and then now he just can barely walk out to the ring.
What are you talking about? Rey Mysterio is still going to this day. He is getting stem cell injections right now, probably.
Damn you, John Cena!
And he needs to bring back the when he pops out. Remember his entrance?
Oh
Used
yeah,
to pop out the
who's
trampoline or
who's
whatever it
that
was.
jumping out the sky?
Yeah, he used to do
REY
that.
Mysterio. Here we go.
Oh,
All right.
but yeah, Javon Evans defeating Kofi Kingston.
What's
Thoughts?
next? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or just
This was the next thing. Kofi Kingston, Jake, making me laugh on stream because he just noticed for the 100th time that Kofi Kingston is missing his pectoral muscle, and
No, it was the spot on his chest, not his pec.
he's always had that. He's always had the same chest. His chest has not changed. It's always looked like that.
I know. I just noticed a dot.
Anyway, uh, Javon Evans defeats Kofi Kingston here in an okay match. I thought these guys really should have done a lot better. I thought this was okay, but I don't know. It was just a goofy match to have a celebrity like you know poop off,
Quavo.
yeah, involved.
Yeah, New Day's dead. Let's just be real.
Yeah, dude, they're so done. Yeah, nothing can save them.
So I no,
Nothing.
except Big E. They could probably bring a Survivor with Big E still, but I don't know. I think that's
Yeah,
out.
even if you just
The
had
one
him as a
at this time.
talking piece, like I don't understand why he's not around as a talking piece for them. Like if they still wanted to be like have longevity and stuff, but no, they decided to trash him for absolutely no reason, have nothing come of it, and then just be squandered into the background, doing some weird funeral gimmick that didn't get over at all. So yeah. What's next, man?
After that,
What's the final?
CM Punk
Yeah, CM Punk,
having his segment.
Jake covered it. He came out and hyped up the crowd for him and Roman and him and Finn Balor without either of them coming out here to confront him, which I thought was fucking lame. You even had Finn Balor on the show earlier
Yeah, where's
saying he
Finn?
needs to get his act together and all this shit. Then it's like, well, go confront Punk, dude. Let's have a promo battle. Like nothing from Roman. Just
And
CM Punk out here cutting another promo that really wasn't that good.
I believe they showed up the promo Finn recorded the day of,
They did.
and
They
they
did.
showed it before CM Punk.
They did. It was so he was wearing the
And they're
same suit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They little and before that, because they have like before that they had him and the Judgment Day have a
Yeah.
segment. He's in the suit, and then they show this promo, and you're like, oh, will they just get done recording this or something?
Yeah, they
And then they
had to have.
show that, and then it goes to Punk.
Yeah, like, dude, continuity error for sure. Just didn't make any sense to me. I don't know.
Like, why not just have Finn go
Punk
out?
seemed like he was talking way too long, like Jake said. It did seem like he was going on and on and on. But nonetheless, he finally finished up, and it was a typical CM Punk promo. Um, he didn't really add anything new, so is what it is. Best in the world, CM Punk. Like, yeah, okay. Um, Finally, let's get to the AJ Styles retirement. I thought this was a proper retirement. They had AJ come out and give a speech and say what he wanted to say. He had the mic for as long as he wanted. They didn't cut him off at all. He gave proper respects to his kids and family and the opponents in TNA, at WWE, in New Japan, and all of the different promotions he has wrestled. And he did the proper thing by taking off the jacket and the gloves, saying he wanted to do this in Atlanta, which made a lot of sense that he would want to do this in his hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. I didn't think about that when he kept the gloves, so it made sense. Um, yeah, I liked this aspect of it. I thought this was pretty good. I liked that throughout Raw they had people peppered in there. We got an appearance from Frankie Kazarian, first ever appearance there, and a first ever appearance from Abyss, which is a saying, the Monster Abyss from TNA. Um, yeah, some cool stuff for AJ peppered in there. I thought we could have used a little bit more of it, but nonetheless, AJ thing went off without a hitch, and I thought it was a lot better than John Cena's. Just in comparison, that one's fresh on my mind. So this one was a lot better. Me and Jake were paying attention to it pretty thoroughly, and we were like, "Oh snap!" The only thing that I thought was sour about this thing was after all was said and done, and everybody came out on stage and was giving AJ a round of applause, a standing ovation. The Undertaker. You hear The Undertaker's music. And The Undertaker, you hear the gong, and then you hear Kid Rock. All of a sudden, he switched the music to Kid Rock, which is fucking dumb. And then he comes out here riding his motorcycle, revving it up, and it's like, why are you stealing the spotlight all of a sudden from AJ Styles? Like, regardless if you're out here to announce something happy for him, shut the fuck up with your motorcycle. And and he gets in the ring, and he has this long drawn out thing where he's like, if you see me coming, it means you're going into the Hall of Fame. So they're trying to give The Undertaker a new gimmick now, too, to where if you see him coming, you're going into the Hall of Fame. Because he announced it for Stephanie, and he's announcing it here for AJ Styles. And AJ Styles seemed pretty shocked about it and pretty excited. He did not seem disappointed at all, and this seemed like a great moment for him. So congratulations, AJ, going into the Hall of Fame. And if you weren't familiar, you can check out our shorts page where Jake ripped a fart immediately afterwards.
And AJ also signed a new deal.
Yes, he did sign a new deal where he's going to be transitioning to more of a backstage role, I heard.
Oh, and after a whole year, we actually have the second person to join the Hall of Fame class of 2026
That's
or
right. It's just
2025
going
or
to be
whatever.
Stephanie and AJ.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I actually I turned this off before all of this happened, the whole Undertaker thing, because I thought it was over. I didn't know Undertaker was coming off, and I'm like, okay, he's just gonna. I think he he took his gloves off. He got on turnbuckle. They showed the credits, and I was like, all right, well, that's all I need to know. And I just turned it off. So I didn't even know this Hall of Fame thing happened until
Oh
I
my
went on
God,
Twitter
mate!
and I
You gotta
saw it.
have more patience.
Well, I was already bored. I was like, cool, you're retired, bye. And I kind of was just going to bed.
Cool, he retired. Bye.
So I didn't. And I mean, I feel like I didn't miss much, honestly.
No,
So
you
it's all
really,
good.
you really didn't. You really didn't. You could always go back and see the AJ segment because, like I said, the rest of the Raw was, total dog shit. Just a lackluster diarrhea spill, which
Also, we
everybody
skipped
wants
over
to
it, but
avoid.
we don't have to talk about it. But Raquel won her
Oh no, that was the
triple threat
highlight of Raw. That
before
was
that.
the only thing good on Raw was that Raquel won. It wasn't that great of a match, but Raquel Rodriguez, she won the match, and I was very happy to see her win. I hope she wins the Chamber. We'll get to that as we're going to get into our Elimination Chamber predictions next. So let's move on, I guess. Shouts out Raquel.
Yeah. All right. So we got 4 matches.
That's right.
Elimination Chamber this Saturday. You guys want to start with just the 2 single matches and then go into Elimination Chambers last?
Yes.
All right. So ladies first. We have Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the IC belt.
AJ Lee. It's not. Is it for the belt now?
Yeah, it's for the belt.
It says for the belt.
It's been for the belt.
Yeah, they said it. When she tricked her into saying yes, it was for the. She said for the belt.
AJ Lee.
I'm going Becky. Becky retains.
This is tough, man.
I'm not giving up on Becky, dude. She's been great.
Yeah, and she's been putting in the work, man. She's got a kid at home. AJ Lee don't do nothing but, like Becky said, sit around and write comic books that nobody reads.
No way AJ comes in cold and wins the belt. That'd be crazy. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, and I mean, they're in Chicago, but
That's the only reason why she gets a pop is because it's in Chicago.
but is she really even going to get that big of a pop? They think she's CM Punk for some reason.
Isn't there like a stat of losing in your hometown?
Yeah, there's a big stat of losing in your hometown.
Yes. So boom, there we go. Oh wait, no, that's not good. Then that means Finn wins.
That's not true.
I mean,
Punk ain't losing.
Punk's gonna win. AJ's gonna lose. I'm down with that. My pick's Becky Lynch.
I'm
What
picking
if it,
AJ Lee.
what if you go Finn and then it goes Becky? I mean, that's not terrible. I don't want Punk to lose a belt, but
He's not going to.
No, I don't like that. I like the other way around much better. I think, I think Becky Lynch retains, and I mean, just moving on to the next singles match, I think CM Punk wins. You know, he's going to retain as well. I think we're going to get 2 retains here in Chicago for Elimination Chamber. What about you? What do you think about Punk, Nate? You think he's a
yeah,
winner? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
of course. I was gonna wear my Drew shirt, the one that says "Ruin CM Punk's WrestleMania."
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a comical one because they're actually both going to WrestleMania again this year, but they're the main events.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
the champions in this one.
We are the champions, my
But yeah,
friend.
I like Punk. I like Becky. The only good thing coming from Finn out of the Punk match is his entrance is going to be sick. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, the entrance is good, but good lord.
It
Ugh.
should be a good match. It should
It
be a
should
good
be
match.
good. It should be good. I mean, it was good in Ireland. It was good there.
Yeah,
It wasn't
it
good,
was.
you know.
I think Becky and AJ might be. Eh. I don't know. I feel like AJ is just so cold and just has. She hasn't wrestled since the last match, since WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah,
Which I mean, she could
and her
be
promos
doing
have
stuff
stunk.
behind
And
the
her
scenes.
promos have stunk.
Yeah.
So you know, she comes out and is just trying to be cutesy, artsy, fartsy. You know, demon girl. Like it's just not. Nah, doesn't work.
Just another feud that Becky has to carry.
Yeah. Oh. Oop. Not wrong. Not wrong.
That's what I'm saying. You can't take the belt off of her, dude. I mean, we saw it. The little bit we saw with Maxine, it was stale. Which I was all about Maxine having the IC belt. However, we saw why Becky was great because Maxine was stale,
Yeah. Really quickly. She was like
quick.
a yeah. She was a crouton before you know it.
And I just don't think AJ can carry it beyond Becky because who's gonna fight AJ Lee for the IC belt? The
They
Bird
would just
Girl,
run it back. They're just gonna run it back.
yeah, and then you have Bird Girl behind that or Bailey.
No, I don't think so. I think they're unfortunately keeping those suckers as tag teams, but no, they would just run it back. If AJ won it, she would walk into WrestleMania as champion and face Becky for the title.
But they need to figure out the IC area because like it's the same people that is cycling out.
Yeah, I mean AJ could lose in Chicago and then fight her again at WrestleMania. They could still run it back regardless.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, we're in for a long haul with this forced ass AJ Becky feud. You can tell it's forced. You can tell they don't really hate each other. You can tell that AJ is, walking on thin ice all the time with her promos, trying to follow them word for word and get the crowd to like her. It's kind of hard to when you've got big time Bex, who's another heel, but again a heel that people really like. So
yeah,
that's
good deal.
It's kind
All
of
right.
the sauce you get there. Yeah. All right, let's get on to the big matches here, the Elimination Chamber matches. Do you got and Jake, you picked Punk as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I say we do let's do the men's elimination chamber first because I
That
feel
was the
like the
easy
women
one.
the women's always is better.
Yes, I agree with this. Let's the women's will be our main event for sure. Um, who is in the men's? Give me the names of the men's.
You have
please.
Randy Orton,
Mhm.
Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, Jey Uso, LA Knight.
Wow, it's pretty stacked. It's pretty stacked
It is.
babyface entourage, I must say.
Yeah.
Um, Jake, would you like to get it started?
Yes, the first elimination in that match is going to be LA Knight.
Okay. Who's your
Because
winner?
he's now my winner?
Yeah.
Is that even a question?
Yes.
Cody Rhodes.
You're on Cody.
I would have not known you would pick Cody Rhodes.
It's clear as day. It's Cody Rhodes
Okay. Um. All right. All right.
with him pinning Orton.
Okay. I can see that. I've seen that scenario pitched, and I could see that happening. Um, that's not my prediction, but I got it down for you. And Nate, who do you got for this match?
I think I'm gonna go Trick Williams.
Whoa. You think he's going to go to the main event of WrestleMania against Drew
Why not?
McIntyre? You think there's going to be 2 heels?
Why not?
I don't know, Nate. I think you're throwing away your prediction here.
I am, because it is a clear who it is going to be. However,
No, it's
I'm going
not.
off. I mean, the
I'm
easy
going off the
answer is
case.
Cody.
Yeah, the easy answer is Cody. But like Jake said, this could be a multi-man match at WrestleMania.
It's going to be.
It's going to be. Yes, you already know it's going to be Cody at Fatu and Drew McIntyre. I don't think it hurts this situation at all if you put Randy Orton into that mix.
Yeah, I think, but no, I'm staying with Trick Williams.
You're insane, but okay. I am picking Randy Orton to win the Elimination Chamber after he pins Cody Rhodes.
And I think first out is Javon Evans.
And I think LA Knight because he's the unchosen one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
He's
and then
wearing
I
the
don't care
shirt
who's
now.
out first. I hope it's Jey Uso, for God's sakes.
no, you know, Jay is gonna take 20 minutes to do his entrance.
Just give him some AirPods and let him do it in the fucking chamber pod.
Oh my god, I can see he's gonna be yeeting in the pod, and they're gonna turn his music on, and I'm gonna get pissed.
Oh yeah, let's not talk. Let's not. I told you guys, I didn't want to talk about Jey Uso. I hope he's pinned first.
I do not like Jey Uso.
I do not like
Jey
Sami
Uso.
Zayn.
Jay Uso.
Yeah, I'm
I don't know,
picking
I
I'm
feel
picking
like-
Randy Orton because I think this thing could turn into a fatal 4-way. Okay, I think it could. I think it could be a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania. Randy Orton, Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's pissed.
Don't forget, you're forgetting about Sami Zayn.
All these people are gunning for Drew, and he's like, I only have to face Orton. This is ridiculous. And then you know he's gonna piss off Adam Pearce or whoever, Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis is gonna be like, you know what? You're gonna face all 3 of these guys. How about that?
Yeah. You see, the reason I like Trick is because he's been in the mix with these big guys on SmackDown. So
He's gonna fight Carmelo Hayes.
He has, but he also has fought Randy Orton. I mean, had a face off with Randy Orton, and I could see them two kind of having a face off and taking each other out of this match somehow.
yeah.
So we'll see who's right. I'm glad we all 3 got different picks. That's fun. That makes it fun. So let's move on to the women's match here.
Okay, the women's we have Tiffany Stratton, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Kiana James. And that's it.
Nice. This seems like it's going to be a good match.
I'm gonna be pissed off at the end of this match.
On paper, this is going to be good. I'm liking the lineup here with these women. Yeah, especially like the additions of like Raquel Rodriguez, Kiana James, some new faces, some faces you know that are going to kick some ass. This is going to be a good match. I guarantee it. And Jake, why are you saying you're not going to like the end of this match? Do you think that's because of the finish or because of who wins? You think it's going to be a bad finish?
Because of who wins.
Who do you think's going to win? Give me your prediction here.
Tiffany Stratton.
Stratton's your pick? Okay.
Yep.
Not my pick, but okay. I think she's a little bit ice cold, and I think you're underestimating.
I don't think Raquel is. I think Raquel's gonna end up taking the title off of Liv.
Okay, Jake. All right. Don't go through all of the people here because we we've all got our own picks here, but you may be surprised. Raquel may not be my pick. Um, anyway, yeah, I could see that happening though. Like you said, Jake, if that's your pick and that's your lock, I could see that happening. But I just don't. I don't see it. I could see it, but I don't. Tiffany Stratton, she has come back. She gets a little bit of a pop, but I just don't see it. I almost see. I mean, I could see them wanting to run it back with Jade Cargill. But it would be a little bit of it would be lackluster. So I see if she does win, I see it being kind of a really zany finish. You know, really some
I do not
shenanigans are going to
like
go on there.
zany finishes.
Yeah, I do not like zany finishes, but
I think I'm going to pick Big Sexy in this.
okay, you're gonna pick Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel.
Okay, yeah, I would love to see Raquel Rodriguez versus Jade Cargill. It actually gets me kind of pumped up thinking about it. You know, Jade Cargill thinks she's walking around like she's big sexy, and that's not the case. It's Raquel Rodriguez. I love Raquel Rodriguez. I think she's great.
Me too. She's awesome.
I think she's improved dramatically. I mean, I remember when Vince McMahon had her coming out there, showing her back, and had her smiling, all goofy, and how she was just not over with us. At least I mean, I'm sure we could go back into the back catalog of Pro Wrestling Sauce and hear me and Jake talking about, how we don't like the character. But now, there's nothing wrong with the character, nothing wrong with Raquel. She's fantastic. One of the better women on the roster that need a good push and need a belt around them. I hope they don't wait forever and try to do like she's gonna take it from Liv type thing. Because like, dude, let's get her in motion. Let's get it to where we already know she can win the championship. You know. Because
I feel like
Raquel Rodriguez, Big Sexy, someone named Big Sexy should not be struggling to get to the top where Liv Morgan is. you know?
I feel like you can still get the Liv and Raquel story out of this.
You
I
can.
think you get Raquel, she wins, beats Jade because easy match. Jade sucks. But then you get Liv, she loses to Stephanie, so then it builds that jealousy between Raquel and Liv. Like Raquel winning her main event at WrestleMania and Liv doesn't.
Ah, yeah, that's pretty juicy. I like that. I kind of like that.
So I think you can
So
roll
in the
with that. So you
Judgment Day,
still get the
next
Liv
time
and
you see the
Raquel.
Judgment Day, Raquel's got a belt and Liv doesn't. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty juicy.
And then you can build in the fact that then you can start building into the storyline that she took in Roxanne when Liv was gone. Like you build in that whole like how Liv came in and act like she was fine with everything, and but it wasn't fun. Like you have a lot you can build off of that.
Yeah.
Like you have a lot to that Raquel Liv storyline, which it kind of sucks to do that because they are best friends, so it's hard to have that animosity. However, I feel like they'll do good in it, but I think you roll it with Raquel as champion, Liv loses her thing because I saw her on a podcast and she's hyping up this whole like main event at WrestleMania thing. So it's like, what if she loses her main event and Raquel wins?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. You've convinced me with that scenario there for a Raquel Rodriguez win. I definitely like that. Is she my pick? No. I'm going to go in a different direction. We're going to pick three different people. We're
Going with the Queen?
We're going three different people.
I know who you're picking.
He said the Queen because that's who our friend Jake has as his profile picture in our fantasy football league. I am picking Alexa Bliss to win the Elimination Chamber.
It's not a terrible pick.
And that's because simply because Charlotte did not qualify. Right? And I believe that we are going to get a triple threat match on each side. I believe we're going to get Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. And I think for the WWE Women's Championship, on Jade Cargill's side, we are going to get her versus Charlotte versus Alexa.
Not terrible.
So that's my pick. I'll go with Alexa Bliss. This will be a really big win for Alexa, who's been stale ice cold, having to drag Charlotte Flair along, and she will continue to do so all the way to Mania. we got 3 different picks there, guys. We all got different picks. Anybody could win here. That's the fun thing about Elimination Chamber, is that it's all up in the air. You know.
Yeah, all of our scenarios could be literally down the drain, and they could go with someone else. It could be Oscar winning, or freaking. It could be Jey Uso winning for some damn reason,
Oh
and
my
then all of our
God!
theories are down the
No.
drain. It's all a big pile of, you know what I'm saying? So
We do not want Jey Uso, dude. Please, please.
But who
Oh man.
knows? The worst thing that could happen is Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis come out in the ring and go, the men's chamber is not over. Cody wins, and then you have to beat this man, and then Sami Zayn comes out.
I feel like Cody is the
God.
easy answer. However, it's like I don't think you give the belt back that soon. Like you don't just give
No,
it back to
he
Cody.
doesn't get it back, dude. I'm telling you, Jacob Fatu's taking the title. Jacob Fatu is taking the title.
I feel
I
like
don't know
Cody's
about
just
that.
one of those champions. Like he's a champion without being the champion, and like you don't need to give him the belt.
Yeah, he's kind of a face that runs the place type of deal.
Yeah, he
Well,
doesn't need that belt.
The face that runs the place just retired.
I don't know. It should be a good pay per view. Hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully
it'll be good.
it's good all around.
And we're not giving
Yeah.
Mania
I
predictions.
gotta get
yet.
off
this
here.
This is just for Elimination Chamber, and it's been good predictions. Jake's got to get off here. Jake, go ahead and give us your final parting words.
My final words is WrestleMania will include Sami Zayn
Why would you say that?
and go Mike White, baby. Mike White for the win.
Sami Zayn.
Mike White for the win. He's gonna get immunity.
Oh my God, get out of here!
Like,
Get. Shut up. But two Jake's final point there and final word. Yes, Survivor 50 has taken place. The first episode already taken place. I will be covering it tomorrow night, Friday night, in full, right here on the Slipper House Extra YouTube channel, live, vertically on the phone. I'm going to do all of those vertically this year, I think, for 50. They just kind of pan out better, a little bit better quality, and a little bit easier to read the chat with anybody who wants to chime in and hang out and talk Survivor tomorrow night. Friday night. Nate, you say you don't watch SmackDown. Maybe you want to pop in and talk some Survivor on the phone. Be some good stuff. Was a really good episode. I mean, damn, dude. If that opening intro didn't get you hyped up, then I don't know what will. Yeah, really good stuff. So I'm going to talk about it tomorrow in full right here on the channel, Survivor Digest, and yeah, we'll talk about it there. I'm also going to be putting up House Assembly this Sunday at 9 o'clock, like always. And don't forget about your Raw final hours on Monday nights that me and Jake do live reactions. Yeah,
Elimination Chamber, whatever one you're doing.
Yes, I will be doing Elimination Chamber reactions. I know that people prefer the entire pay-per-view, and it really bums me out because I know they're going to put the women first, and that's the one I want to be live for.
Yeah.
So I'll decide if I'm going to do the whole thing or just the end. I may flip it around, just do the beginning and be like, I'm getting out of here, guys. Enjoy the show.
Just do it for the Becky and AJ match and then get out of there.
No, not that match. The women. No, what?
Oh, Fed and CM
What
Punk.
the hell? Hell no. Yeah. No, I'll figure it out. But Elimination Chamber, yeah, just subscribe, like, and come back to the channel because we're going to be live here quite a bit, and we're going to be, we'll fix it up. The sauce is one thing. I know you can't see us right now, and visually, things are kind of screwed over here on my computer. I gotta fix some drivers or some computer or something. I don't know what I've been playing around with it for a few weeks now. But nonetheless, you've been able to hear us fine, and I greatly appreciate everybody that's popped in here. We've had quite a few viewers in here, which is nice, and some people have hung around for a little bit. I hope you subscribed and liked, and I hope to see you come back and join us when everything's visually proper. Yeah, tomorrow night Survivor, House Assembly, the lives, Pro Wrestling Sauce every Wednesday right here. Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel and the back catalog on all your podcast streaming platforms. Nate, you got any parting words for us tonight?
Make sure you wipe your butt, dip your butt, dry your butt, and then dip your butt again. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that sounded like Jake.
I didn't know that one was so rancid. Nate, don't
I
tell
would
me
say
you have I don't think you have a better one, do you?
what as a sound?
I don't think you have a better fart sound, dude. That's like the
No, I'll just do this one.
yeah, that's the only one worthwhile.
We
The
don't
other
we don't
ones,
have dirt. We don't have dirt with us anymore to change our soundboard.
oh well, he does it on House Assembly all the time. It's been changing. There's
Oh.
different things in here that I don't know what they are. I'm like, what is this? Yeah. You were. All right, let's get out of here. See you guys next time.
Like.
Bye.